Hello again, Whiskey Whippers and Spirit Sippers. 1-1 here again, and it has been a whiskey kind of day.
Now, have you heard the drastic tale of Monahan?
O'Han!
His county can be proud as any county can.
He can!
Brave and strong of limb was he, Irish to the bone.
Oh, he sang in Irish tenor, but he fought like a baritone.
I tell you, I woke up today and buddy came over and I let him try some of the new things I had. Video will be coming out right away. And I had another buddy, DJ buddy that was down in Oregon, and he called me, and you know, since they don't have to pay tax and Washington tax is absolutely astronomical, it's kind of nice when you have a friend that's down there that can pick up a few bottles for you and you don't have to pay the tax on it. So I had him pick me up a couple bottles. Of course, those reviews will be coming soon. And I'm going to take my girl out to the Taste of Edmonds, and it was okay. So she's like, want to go to Total Wine? We already know that answer. So of course we went over to Total Wine, and I really, after spending that much money with my buddy that I got to pay him when he gets home, I wasn't really obviously planning on buying any more whiskey today. But we walk into Total Wine and had some special coupons, so I was going to get my girl like 8 bottles for a bunch of 20% off, whatever. And I go walking through, I had to, of course, stroll by the Irish whiskey aisle, and we already know I love Irish whiskey. And what did I just happen to see? Something brand new on the shelf, just got in. It's an Irish whiskey I've already been wanting to try, Writer's Tears. And all of a sudden, wouldn't you know, they have a special edition, the 4th presentation from Writer's Tears, and they have a special copper pot, cognac cask finished Irish whiskey. Oh!
You just blew my mind.
I did everything I could. I'm telling you, I even paid for the wine and walked out of the store, and my girl's like, I'm not going to listen to it. You'll be crying about it. Let's go get it. And just had to get it. There was only one on the shelf. You know it wasn't going to last. And I'm like, I wanted to try Writer's Tears anyway. Why not start off with some special edition that just came out and see what they have? So it's going to be an Irish whiskey kind of day. Writer's Tears, finished in the cognac cask.
Damn!
Oh, it's going to be so good. This is they're finished in Deau, I believe it, I don't know how to, it's French, they're French Limousine oak cask, and I believe it's pronounced Deau XO cognac. I'm not 100% on that, but I would guess it's Deau XO. They had these casks that were, the cognac was finishing in those casks for between 10 and 15 years. They dumped them, and then they finished this Writer's Tears with them for, I'm not, like 9 to 12 months, I think. So super excited. Like I said, love Irish whiskey, been wanting to try Irish Tears, then all of a sudden I see this one out. And I was like, we just have to do it. Irish whiskey, copper pot stilled, triple distilled, and this one's up there at, I believe, 46 APV. So we love the 92% or the 92 proof. I think this one's going to be sweet. Oh yeah, Writer's Tears.
That sounds good.
Oh, looks like this one's going with another screw top. Been busting out the screw tops lately. No good cork sounds. That's all right. Let's get a pour. This is a non-age statement, so don't really have to leave it rest too long. I'll give it a couple of minutes to rest in the glass. Ooh, fruity. Right out of the gate. Super fruity. Definitely the Irish buttery biscuity smell that you always get with the Irish whiskey. Oh man. Pears and apples. White grapes. It's kind of like a cross between, the smell is kind of like a cross between regular Jameson and Green Spot. It smells like it's a blend of Jameson and Green Spot. And it's missing that metallic smell that Jameson has. It doesn't have any of that metallic smell. Oh, it just has that beautiful buttery biscuity Irish whiskey smell. We love that smell. It's so good. I'm excited. I've heard good things about Writer's Tears. It's an Irish whiskey, so of course I've been wanting to try it. And yeah, like I said, I mean, with there only being one on the shelf and seeing that it was brand new and just had to bring it out for you guys. I'm sure there's going to be some people out there that are kind of wondering. The guy in the store was like, definitely come back and tell me. He was wondering what it tastes like. So let's find out together, shall we? Just a rookie out here tasting whiskey, having a ball. Let's do it together and have some fun. Cheers. Boy, that's smooth like butter, I'll tell you what. It's got a decent finish, starting to kind of come up and give you the warm little tickle, but boy, going in, absolutely no mouth burn, no throat burn. Once it hits the belly and kind of starts, working its way back through. Super, like, savory. Like, it has my mouth water. I don't know, but I don't know if it's just because it's that delicious, but man, like, my mouth is watering. Super, super savory. Yeah, that classic Irish whiskey, buttery, biscuity taste smell. There's another whiskey that I have tasted that has this taste, though. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I've been tasting so many lately. Better go back in for a second shot. See if we can figure this out. Is it Johnny Walker Black? It might have a little bit of a Johnny Walker Black taste. It has blended single malts mixed with blended single grains. So, the single malt just means they came from the same distillery. Yeah, weird rules in the whiskey world. I'm just here to taste it and enjoy it. And this one so far is so good. This is delicious. Not letting me down at all. After drinking it, and the more it sits in the glass, it's really kind of losing that Jameson, other than the buttery biscuity. It seems like that Jamesons and the Redbreast have that super buttery biscuity taste, and not so much with some of the other ones. And smell. This one has it, but boy, now it's like really shooting into like light white grapes, like way more of a green spot direction. Oh, that is just like Japanese pears and white grapes. I can't believe this is 46%. I mean, this is going down like water. It is just, I mean, there is no burn whatsoever in the mouth or the throat. Once it hits the stomach, like I say, excuse me, you get that little bit of just that little bit of a tingle, that warm little fuzzy feeling. And it's just super savory. It's like, I don't know if you've ever, like, having vinegar or something that just kind of makes your mouth water instantly, but it's not bitter at all like vinegar. It's just that feeling. It's super savory. That is so good. Big fan. I have no idea what the regular Writer's Tears is like, but this one finished off copper pot, triple distilled. I'm a huge fan. The Deau XO Cognac cask. Yum. Oh, yeah. Well, you know how we do it. We got to put it through the rigors. So let's put a little water in it and see how it fares. Very few whiskeys do I find that I like fare better with water, but we just got to try because some actually do. And one of my favorite ones now do. The 2018 Classic Cut, Macallan Classic Cut. That is just deliciousness in a glass. So good. I tell you what, this one's not far behind it. This is really good. Writer's Tears, I thought, I heard, like, I've seen a review and, heard it was like a little bit watered down and not a whole lot there. Like, it was good, but just not a whole lot there. But, yeah, this one, I mean, it's not going to fight you. It's super friendly and pretty, but boy, I mean, it is super enjoyable to drink, I'll tell you that. Well, the water kind of washed out the smells. It didn't open up any extra smells. Still just that super like green apple, white grape smell. Very much like the green spot. It lost any of those Jameson characteristics once we put the water in it. Oh, let's taste it. Prost. It took away like that savory, super light grape, like really sweet. Now it's just kind of a flat, just kind of flattened out with the water. This one, no water for this one. Just drink it straight. And even, it is 46, but even at 92 proof, it's right where it needs to be. This one's, it could be up actually a few. The proof could be higher and this would be no problem. This one goes down truly smooth like water. So let's put it over some ice and see how it fares with that. Oh, let's get it over some ice and cool her down. Didn't spill a drop. How about that? Last one, I didn't fare so well. Oh, that's classic. Having so much fun with this little walk through the world of whiskey. Enjoy everybody that's out here. Thanks for coming out and watching. If you don't mind and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and hit that bell up in the corner, and they'll let you know when the next one comes out, because there are definitely plenty more coming out. Starting to stack up again, but man, like I said, having so much fun. Did not plan on spending that much money on whiskey today. I'll tell you that much, but I mean, it's going to be a deal in the long run, and like I said, you never know that you're going to walk in and see something brand new that you just have to have, and I think this will at least calm down. I think I'm good for a while, at least until the new Macallan edition number 5 comes in. If anybody has any idea or has heard anything about that, will you let me know down below what's going on with that? Because I heard all the other editions were out by now, so I don't know what the holdup is. Guess they're just making sure it's just right in those casks, but excited to see what the old number 5 has to hold, and oh yeah, we might have an edition coming up in queue, so keep your eyes open for that. Oh wow, that's just apple juice. That is just super sweet light. Or maybe like a white grape juice. Maybe like a Welch's white grape juice. No, that is, I mean, you can smell zero alcohol. Like, you can get right up in it and just, there's no burn whatsoever. So, if there's no burn on the smell, I'm sure there's going to be nothing. This is just going to be apple juice going down. It's kind of like how Green Spot is for me. It's just a little watery. It's just very little there, and I think this is going to be very similar to that. Even though I believe the Green Spot's only 80 proof, and so yeah, this one's actually higher. But drinks maybe even lighter, believe it or not. Let's find out. Come by. I think the ice actually brings out the barrel notes. A few barrel tannins with that taste, more like a drier finish, I guess. And I think that must be that cognac. But yeah, the ice really kind of amped that up, much more than just neat. Yeah, more like a lemon tartness now. There's more of a bitterness coming out, not in a bad way whatsoever, but all that sweet apple juice is it's tamped down with the ice, and it brings out the more savory, a little more bitter. A little bit more of the tartness of it. A little bit of a pepper note. Like a white pepper on there. Yeah, it's not so much tart as more like a pepper note. Definitely more. It's interesting. But boy, it still smells like apple juice. That is so sweet. Yeah, that is like white grapes and apple juice. Unbelievable. Yes, Writer's Tears, the Deau XO Cognac Cask Finish. Highly recommended. This is delicious. And I'd say it's probably a great beginner's whiskey as well, because if you know somebody out there that's just not really I mean, there's no peat in this whatsoever, and if you know somebody that's just kind of trying to dip their toe in, but most whiskey's just too harsh and throws them around, this one I'd say this is a perfect beginner's. It is super flavorful, delicious, really friendly, pretty, not going to throw you around the room, just light, easy, and I mean, yeah, you could just take this out and just sip it all day. I'd say I like it best neat, but boy, the ice really does something interesting to it. The smell is so sweet and light and fresh, and then the taste is so like pepper and tart and bitter, not super bitter, but more like pepper and spicy. Yeah, not tart or bitter, but spicy, like a pepper and a spice. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I think I finished up the glass. I don't know what I'm going to toast out of here with. I guess we're just going to have to put a little more. What do? Let's put a little more over the ice, as it splashes a lot more in. Maybe a little bit neat, and just a real quick last A-B comparison here. Because why not? This is delicious. Any excuse to keep drinking, to keep tasting. Oh, that is just super, super sweet apple juice, grape. Oh, with like a honey. Oh man, maybe a tiny bit of lavender, but a lot of honeysuckle. Maybe a tiny bit of butterscotch. Super smooth and sweet. And this is the grape juice, but now after smelling it neat, right into the ice, you pick up that pepper even on the smell. That's weird. It's like somebody ground pepper into grape juice. So it smells like somebody's ground a little bit of white pepper into grape juice. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I smell a little bit of that cognac in the barrel. Oh, yeah, taking over for sure. And then this is just sweet honey butter. That's insane. On the taste, neat. That tasted, that was a little more tart and bitter with a little more lemon and a little zing. Still not so much of the pepper notes, a little more of the cognac. That's strange. It tastes a lot spicier than it smells. It smells super sweet. And then, it has a little bit of spice. But no burn, no kick. I mean, just so friendly and easy going down. And then, yeah, I think just more of that, the barreled flavoring is really taking over.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. DJ11 approved. I'm going to give this one Writer's Tears. It was really good. I wish the proof was a little bit higher. I wish it just had maybe just a little more oomph for it. But for that, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one a good solid 8.5. This is maybe an 8.75. I mean, 8.5. This is absolutely delicious. Writer's Tears with the Deau XO cognac finish. I like it. Limousine French oak cask. Not a bad way to finish a whiskey, it turns out, especially an Irish one. Absolutely delicious. Love it. Glad I picked this one up and didn't let it go because I'm glad I got to experience my first Writer Tears. And yeah, I don't know if the other one's a lot more watered down or not, but this one is absolutely fantastic. If you see it, snatch it up because it's not going to stick around long, I have a feeling. Yeah, I'm not sure how many they made, but I don't think it was a whole bunch. I believe the price tag on this one, oh man, what was it? I want to say $99. I'll put that up above if I'm wrong, but I think it was right there at about $99, I want to say. So yeah, not super cheap, kind of, coming in just under 100, and I mean just, but what are you going to do? I mean, if it's worth the taste, it's worth the taste. This one is absolutely delicious, and yeah, I'd say it's worth it. Absolutely. Right there at $100, absolutely worth it. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, I've got plenty more coming down the way, so if you like what you see, stick around, and there'll be another one coming up soon. So I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of the week, and if I don't see you around here, maybe I'll see you in a live chat around the way. You guys take care, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.
What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? What did he do?